It's Michele Struss. I want to thank John for letting me be a part of the beauty within. I am an artist and small business owner, and how it all started was I am a watercolorist and my style is photorealistic. And you cannot make a mistake in watercolor as you can with oil or acrylic. You can paint on top of each other. But because watercolor is transparent, there's no messing up. And I was doing flowers and scenery, but they lacked purpose. And so I began praying for about a year for God to use my gift. Well, he used the words of the artist Ron DiCiani, and he said, "What makes you weep when you are on your knees before God? That is what you should address in your work." Well, as much as I like flowers, they don't bring me to my knees, but people do. And so God called me to paint the very subject matter I had intentionally been avoiding because it seemed impossible to do that in watercolors in my photorealism style. But I stepped out in obedience, and the first painting is entitled My Hero, and it is a picture of me as a little girl fallen while walking with my crutches, and behind me is Jesus picking me up. And the title of the painting is My Hero. And I struggled. I was so excited and so inspired, and I invested about 100 hours, but I overshadowed the little girl's face, and I had to start over. Next one, I invested about 80 hours, and that one too, I ruined, overshadowing Jesus's robe. I cried myself silly. I'm not a crier, I'm not a screamer, but I remember going into the bathroom here in my studio and just asking God, why can't I do this? I put it away and I pulled it out about 9 months later, and that third attempt flowed. But through those hardest paintings, my prayer remained the same. God, I can't do this on my own. I need you to be the artist and simply use me as your paintbrush. Well, it was through that painting that someone asked for a copy of it. I began having prints made. I had never done that with my work before, and my small business was born. The cool part of that story is that 6 years later, I did a painting of baby Jesus that today hangs in the Museum of Biblical Art in Dallas. In that museum is works by Michelangelo and Mary Cassatt and John Singer Sargent and Michele Struss. I didn't even want to step out and try to paint people. But God, I went to that museum and I stood there in front of my painting in awe of the God who paints through me. My eyes were filled with tears because I know it's not me. All glory to God.